Alright, kia ora everybody. I think everything's set up. Sorry, I'm a bit slow today. But hello everybody. Welcome in Mana, Lisbeth, Mandy. Got a huge glitter. Love to hear that. We love big glitters. Please feel free to share. How am I feeling? Not great. I made it. We made it to stream. I did debate cancelling again. I don't know how long will last. I don't know. We're just kind of going with the feels. Genuinely, I feel very flat today. I'm going to do my best to be joyful, happy self, and focus on the positives. And that's the truth of the matter, is that for somebody who promotes being a positive, happy space, sometimes we're not always positive and happy. And that's the days where it's a challenge. You've got to find those glitters in your life. And it can be small things like having a good breakfast, or like it was quite nice waking up and there was thunder and lightning today, so the sound of the rain on the roof, and then dealing with a cat who was a little scared, so got good kitty cuddles. You know, you find those little positives. So but yeah, I did want to come into stream. I did want to do some colouring. I'm coming in with absolutely no plan today of what we're like. I know what we're going to colour. I don't know how we're going to colour it. So I think if anything, it's going to be interesting. And if it doesn't work, I have a backup plan. You got a new puppy? Oh my goodness. That sounds adorable. Oh, I would love to have a little puppy, but allergies. Allergies. Mum's been told once again she needs to get rid of the cat because of how badly she is allergic to cats. And we're just like, nope. He's a pit bull. Or I am getting better around dogs. I did have a bit of a phobia of dogs, especially big dogs. So like, and it's not, I know there's a lot of like angst against pit bulls, but as long as they are well trained, they're lovely dogs. I am just like big dogs. All dogs that are big, pit bulls are big in my mind. Anything that's toddler sized is basically too big in my mind. I like little dogs. I'm a little better with them because they're small. They're more cat sized. But I'm getting better at being like more okay around dogs. But yeah, we didn't grow up with dogs, and my dad was not a fan of dogs. My mum's allergic to dogs. I am allergic to dogs. I've been around dogs or in places where dogs have been, and I just get like itchy eyes, itchy nose. I stayed once somewhere where people had dogs and I had to get them to wash the blankets because there was dog fur on it, and I was just like, I'm so itchy. Please, can we wash these blankets? Yeah. I feel itchy just even thinking about dogs. But I do like dogs. I wouldn't be opposed to having a little dog. I'm just aware. Yeah. Hey Rebecca, welcome in. So I have not been doing a lot. I haven't been well again. A lot of you'll know that I have very bad teeth, and to the point where several of my teeth are actually broken. And I've been waiting months for a specialist dentist appointment because I have to be, well, I need some wisdom teeth surgically removed because that's one of the teeth that are affecting me. But I have to be knocked out for dental procedures because my anxiety for dentists is so bad. So that's coming up on the 18th of September. But because I've had these broken teeth, I've been really run down a lot lately. So I think that's why I keep getting sick at the moment. I mean, I'm immune compromised. I'm always easily sick. But I know my teeth are making me feel a lot worse. So yeah, that's why we've been a bit in and out. We haven't been doing a lot lately, but trying to do little things like yesterday I made a really nice beef stew. You know, like just trying to push and do little things here and there. But there has still been a lot of colouring. Now the colouring has slowed down a bit. The start of this month, it was just chaos. I've still been colouring a lot this month, but we have slowed right down. So I think we're getting back to sort of normal colouring levels now. I've been playing a little bit of video games and stuff, and also, so I think that's kind of like settled down a bit. Ooh, how do I pronounce your name? Kakos Chavjin? I am so sorry. I am butchering your name, and I'm well aware I'm butchering your name, but thank you so much. I love the hoodie. The hoodie is what keeps me very warm. It is very cold here today. It is thunderstorm, raining, lightning, downpours of rain. Like, the temperature has dropped. It's snowing up on the Maunga. The mountain is getting a fresh dumping of snow. Like, it is cold here. You forgot me? Did you change your name, or have I just... I can't see. I barely remember yesterday. I barely remember like 2 hours ago. But welcome in, Zoe, welcome in. I can't even remember what I was saying. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Rating straight in. Raven Dalva Tech. Oh my gosh. I can't word today. You beat out a siren. Oh my goodness. There we go. Wow. It's been a while since I've hung out with Siren. I vaguely remember now, but again, my memory is so short. Don't take it personally. It is a side effect of my illness. Brain inflammation. Ravendale Tector 19, kia ora, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. You joined us just at the start of stream, which is perfect timing. I am struggling with words today. I am struggling with words. I am struggling full stop. A little under the weather, as you might be able to hear. Yes, I am here to colour stuff. That's what we're doing. Let's just go over to the art screen. I can function better on the screen, I reckon. Probably not. Finding joy in colour. Kia ora, kia ora. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. So, I've been saying for a little bit that I've been missing colouring in Alien Worlds. So, I figured we'd get onto that today. There's so much stuff around my desk at the moment. That's not what I want. I want that one. Oh, excuse me. I told you I'm not particularly well at the moment. So I have Alien Worlds. I have a camera that is going in and out of focus. I did set this all up beforehand, and it's just changed itself. The autofocus likes to turn itself on. Okay. Hopefully we're okay now. Alright, all the clutter off my desk has not happened. So, Alien Worlds I have pulled out. I've done a bit in this book. I wonder if I could move you across a little bit. Just give myself some more room. Yeah, there we go. We might be out of focus. I'm so sorry. I did set this all up, and it's just like... Oh no, we are out of focus. We are definitely out of focus. Ugh, you were focused. That one. Honestly, anyone would become a professional. Yeah, that's better. Right, apply that. Okay. Close that. Right, we're back. Okay, so hope you feel better soon, Amy. Thank you. Hopefully by the 18th of next month, when I have my dentist appointment. Well, that's only the consult, and then we get the actual date afterwards. Then hopefully we'll be feeling better. So this is Alien Worlds by Kerby Rosanes. That's what Kerby Rosanes needs to do, is release some cozy books and call them Cozy Rosanes. Kerby Rosanes. And I have done a lot in here. I'm part of Candace's gorgeous Alien Worlds Data Explorers group. I've been there pretty much since the start. So I really love what I've done in here through the group. So we've completed the first planet, the Lost Paradise. The second planet I had actually already done, because I had done that one in hospital, so it's not quite as vivid because it's only been done with polychromos pencils, but the entirety of the Cloud Kingdom is done. And then a little while ago I finished off the entire Underwater World Kingdom, which was nice. I used one of my favourite techniques, the acrylic inks. So, love how Water Kingdom turned out. I wish I had used a different colour for the water to make it really alien, but I was working with some pre-coloured pages, so I wanted to keep it consistent. So the water had to be the tealy green, but that's okay. So that's those ones done, which means the next planet that we're up to is this one here, which is like a sci-fi tech planet. What's it actually called? The futuristic planet. I have also done a bit in the Crystal Kingdom, which is where I started in this book because it is my favorite kingdom. So I've done a little bit in the Crystal Kingdom as well, and I've got a very old whip in here that I should technically be doing first, but meh. We'll get back to that eventually. So yeah, I've got a little plan for quite a bit, and here I even have a plan for the next kingdom after this one, but I've been putting off this one for a while because I wasn't sure how I was kind of going to approach this planet. I knew I had a specific style that I wanted to color it in. I just didn't know how to go with what I wanted to do. And that is, I really want to do sort of like a cyberpunky neon dark city vibes. I really want to go with this sort of inspiration idea where we have that really dark moody city, but then we also have a bunch of neon lights, stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to try and pull this off. I've never coloured anything like this, but if I can pull off what I'm envisioning, I think it will look really, really cool. This whole planet. So I think the best bet is to use Prismacolor pencils here, just because we'll get some rich vibrant colors, but we can also blend a lot of odd colors together. I also have the Kalour neon pencils, so I can use them to add on neon touches. We have paint pens as well, and yeah, I'm just going to have to try and figure it out as I go along. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do this, but yeah, it's like a very specific vibe that I want to go. So I'm not sure if I should start here or if there's another page where it will feel... I never start with the arrival ones. Like, those ones are usually the last ones that I do. I am working in order of the planets now in this book, but I'm not working each individual thing within the planets in order. I kind of feel like this one might be the easiest to start working out, because we could do our dark blue background. Like, all our backgrounds have got that dark blue blend. And then, like, taking a lot of look at this one here, where we've got that sort of light source, and we've got a light source down the bottom here, so we could do that gradient and blend. And then this here with it floating in front is almost like how we could approach this, where we've got little bits of color, but we've got lots of shadows. I feel like I could pull a lot of this one into this one, so I think this might be the one to start with because I can see how to translate that directly, and then that might help me figure out how to translate the other ones, you know? Because yeah, a lot of these, because the city's so light, whatever's in the foreground is in shadows, so that's going to be real interesting when it comes to this one too. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I think we'll start with this one. Alright, hopefully we can pull this off. So I hope everyone's doing well. I am trying very hard today not to go grab an energy drink. I've been 11 days without it. Because I decided I wanted to have a bit less caffeine in my life. Also, this is what else I've been working on. You see, like, the skin is done, but I've still got to do, like, all the cloths. Still working on all the cloths and stuff, but I like how the skin is going. It's always fun colouring in tummies and abs. Okay. I should have finished my breakfast and then I'd have more room. You can go there, scissors. I have some pencils on the desk already because of working on that page, so I just have to try and remember to keep them separate. Okay. Hello, Brittany. Welcome in. So... I have no idea where my colour charts are, and that's quite alright. Alright, so... I might need to go and find my spare Prismacolors and see if I actually have a backup of this colour, because I get the feeling we're going to use a lot of this colour. Where are my spares? I think my spares are in here. Sorry, 2 seconds, because this is going to be an issue. Ooh. Spare prismas. And a prismatin. Indigo blue. Fantastic. I do have a new one. That's good. Otherwise, there might have been a panic order. Not that it would arrive today, because today is Friday, so it wouldn't be here till next week. But it would put a very big dampener on what we're colouring. Right, black to merge into the indigo blue. Indifferent. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. Royal, and then we want some bright. Let's do cerulean. Non-photo blue. Like sky blue light. Let's do that, and that will give us our light of light area. Okay. So and the cool thing about doing this light background area too is that if I want to, like in this picture that we're kind of using as a bit of an inspiration, there's actually a little bit of like buildings and stuff lightly sketched in here, so we could use the darker blues to do that, to create more depth on this page. Like there is 4 buildings back here, because you can see down here there is a little bit of a building sketched in, so same idea there. Amy, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Oh. Right, a little bit of light blue. We don't really want a lot of the light. A big reason we're using Prisma is the smushiness of them, because we're going to be blending some odd colours together. And then also, because I'm not using a base, I want that vibrancy. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favourite colour palettes. Me too. I love blue, pink, purple. And yeah, I think it's going to look... If I can pull it off, I think it's going to look really cool. But it's just the pulling it off. It's going to be a challenge. But... you know, it's good to push yourself sometimes and to try new things. And I've had this plan for this planet for months, and I've just been putting it off and putting it off. I've even got the plan for the next planet, because if I can pull this planet off, then the next planet, which is like a rock kingdom, because if you don't know this book, Alien Worlds by Kerby Rosanes, it's possibly my favorite Kerby book. I know it's not everyone's favorite. I love it. But it is split into different kingdoms. And I love the fact that it's alien, because you can make the colours whatever you want, because it's alien. So there's like the Lost Paradise, which is full of like plant matter and like an overgrown kingdom, which is cool. And then the second one is like a sky kingdom full of air. Third one is water. What we're working on is the futuristic planet. So this one is a rock kingdom. And what I really want to do for this one, which will be another challenge, and honestly might be done in Prismas as well. Maybe in Active Space, but I think Prismas are going to be good for it. What I really want to do for the rocks in this kingdom is use these rainbow aura quartz like this and do that for the kingdom. Like, it's gonna be challenging to pull this off, but oh my god, could you imagine? Like, these ones here, which are a bit darker, which I also really like. So that's my plan for it as well. And then there is a legit colour that is called Cosmic Latte, which is like the perfect neutral sky colour to go with this. So that's what the other note on this page is, of Cosmic Latte. And then possibly glitter for the sky as well. But yeah, that's my plan for the next planet. So I've had plans in mind for this book for months. I've just been kind of putting it off. Because I had this ready to go, and then I had the next one. It's like, just need to get to it and do it. But you know, it's a lot. It's an intense plan that I have here. So hopefully we can pull it off. Your sofa is coming tomorrow. Excellent, Murder. It's always good when something you ordered is coming. I actually haven't ordered anything for a long time, which is good. Again, I've been trying to put aside money for dental appointments, so not the worst thing in the world. I have no orders coming. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. See how we go with stream today. As you can hear, I'm still not 100%, so when I'm done for the day, I'll be done and we'll be ending stream, and it may not be an overly long one, but I'll do what I can. Right, do we... yeah, I think that's technically in there too. I think your chat box might have frozen. No, it did pop up. Maybe it had a little blip. Sometimes with YouTube too, it does not translate over everything because if you weren't aware with YouTube, when you jump onto the chat, it puts it into like top chat, I think it is, but there's a drop down menu, you switch it to live chat. Top chat is just like highlights, whereas live chat is everything that's posted. Sometimes the chat box goes into that top chat instead of live chat, so it doesn't actually bring across everything. I can't do anything about that because that's just YouTube and their weirdness. It makes sense if it's like, you know, like I was watching Critical Role on YouTube recently and there was like 9,000, 10,000 people. That makes sense for a top chat, but not so much on a small stream with all your lovely folk. Like, I want to see all of it, you know? Extend up the blue and make a softer edge to blend in, because while the little house edge down the bottom's fine for a city glow, we want to sort of blend this in. There's something very special about the process of turning a house into a home and just the little bits and pieces when you save up and finally get them. Super satisfying. Oof. Dude. Oh, so sleepy. So sleepy. Sorry if I keep sniffling. I keep trying to remind myself not to sniffle. And then I sniffle. Alright. So we're now up to the China Blue. I just realised this is another page that I'm working on that has a blue glow, because the other one that I'm working on at the moment also has a blue glow because of the moon around it. Oh well, I like doing things with blue glows. It's fun. I like lighting effects. They can be difficult at times, but they're fun. Blend this up. So yeah, the 18th of next month I have my dentist consult, and then hopefully we get an ASAP with the dentist, and I cannot wait to hopefully get this all sorted. Then I don't think I'll know myself, because it'll take care of between the hysterectomy and some other stuff that we've been doing in the background and stuff like that. Like, hopefully the pain will be lower and I'll just be able to like go. Hopefully that'll actually give my brain some spoons to function. Oh gosh. Alright, we're getting a little bit of a gradient. The next two are the big ones in terms of the colours anyway, because that's the darker blues that we want. So yeah, we're getting towards the end of the month chaos in terms of the colouring. I've already seen some people with completed pages, which, oh my gosh, you're onto it. That's my plan for tomorrow, hopefully. I'm going to see how I feel when I wake up, because completed pages is going to be a mission to film. I believe I am at 100 pages. And then the two that I'm currently working on. Like, it is going to be a massive filming job to do completed pages. Luckily, I've kind of been keeping on top of all, like, my spreadsheet stuff, so there's not a lot of, like, the end of the month book work, but there's a lot of like filming for completed pages, and then the editing's also going to be a nightmare. And then this is, of course, you know, it's not even technically the end of the month, so I'll see how I feel. But yeah, it's going to have to be like filming it is going to be an all-day job. I would like to get my bookmarks back. I haven't done any plans for September at this stage. I don't know if I'll do a September plans video. I think I'm just going to kind of vibe. Just go with the vibes. I didn't do a lot out of this month, and I don't really have anything I want to specifically work on next month. Like, I know it's Space Timber, so I guess I'm kind of technically starting a Space Timber thing, because when I start one planet page, I tend to want to do all the pages for that planet when it comes to Alien Worlds, so we might end up just doing a run into Alien Worlds. Which again, at Space Timber, it's appropriate. Maybe. I know, we just kind of go with the vibes. You know how it is. Double A. Hello, hello. Sorry, I just noticed he's about to chat. I haven't even been concentrating. So we have chronic pain, something else on top. Yeah. Oh. Muted. It's all good. I will... We'll do that since double A has to be muted. Yeah. What was I saying? Gosh, I told you my brain's not working today. Like, the brain is not there. Oh gosh. That's okay. It is what it is. Oh yeah, Space Timber, that's right. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody's keeping track of my thoughts. Somebody's got the shared brain cell. Yeah, so heading into Space Timber. Yeah, I don't think I'll do, like, I know some people will do a full month of it. Space Timber is started by Soraya Colors and co-hosted by the Alien Worlds Data Explorers group. If I had been more onto it and in a space to organize, I would have actually done a bit more to help participate in it, because Soraya does a lot of organizing for it. Like, it's incredible what she's done to organize for this event. So yeah, Space Timber is pretty cool. But like, I love Alien Worlds and Data Explorer, but I don't normally enjoy coloring space that much. I just enjoy Alien Worlds, so yeah. But that's okay. We're gonna go with the flow. That's all we've been able to do at the moment, really, is just go with the flow. Hopefully by the end of the month, that's all sorted. All my other stuff is sorted. I'm in a lot of wait mode at the moment for specialists and stuff like that, and it just makes things difficult. So, but oh, problem with Prismas. Nothing you can do. Just gotta keep waiting. Yeah. Rosalind, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Kia ora. Somewhere around here I have a makeup brush, and it's what I like to normally use when I'm using Prismas to remove all the dust. But I have no idea where that is on my desk at the moment. Actually, I lied. There it is. Okay. I would like to do a Space Timber picture, but I have 2 mythographic buddy colours for the last quarter of the year, so unless it's an easy page, I probably won't have time. Yeah. No, that's valid. Like, they're there as prompts and ideas and stuff like that, but also, you gotta colour what inspires you. Yeah, it's an amazing job she's done. I think she kind of just threw it out there last year and how far it's come. Exactly. Exactly. maybe that's what I'll try and focus on a bit next month too, is actually doing some infographics, because I've been gifted a bunch of new infographics, so it'd be nice to get a page done at each of them. But also, it just depends on my mood. This month was a lot of like, there's a lot of chaos this month. It's still technically this month, it's still technically August. But yeah, my colouring has slowed right down now at the end of the month. Obviously, this month there was quite a few nights where I wasn't able to sleep because of pain and stuff, so there's been a lot of like all-night colouring binges and stuff like that. So yeah, again, this month's completed pages is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, oh, it's going to be a nightmare to film. I'm already dreading filming it. I've been dreading filming it for so long. So if you can see, let me put you on to just chatting for a second. So you can see this trolley here, this green stand. Normally, because it's got 3 shelves, what I do is the top shelf is things that I'm going to colour in the month, plus any whips that I currently have. Sorry, the top shelf is whips, like things that are in progress. The middle shelf is things that I've pulled to colour that month. And then the bottom shelf is things that I've coloured. However, this month has been so crazy that that entire stand full of books is just books that I've coloured in. Like, the whole stand is just books that I've coloured in. It's not even... It is... You can see my teddy shelf? Yeah. I think I have just been full screen. Let's go big. Hey, look, we're really big now. I'm going to have to reset that up. But yes, you can see up there. So all the front across there is full of different soft toys. Behind them is all my board games. So they actually guard all my board games. And then, yeah, the shelf that's in front of it here. Sorry, I'm doing this all reverse, so it's quite odd. This is all my D&D figures and D&D stuff. And then, yeah, we get into a pile of completed pages with a random heater behind it that needs to move into the bedroom, and then some stuff is sorted out for donation, so I need to get rid of those boxes. But yeah, that chaos there is everything that I've coloured so far. Yeah, this has got, like, all across here is different soft toy plushes and bits and pieces. That box there is full of my childhood toys as well. Like, some special childhood toys that my mum saved. So, yeah. Alright, we'll pull this back first, and then we'll do that one, and we'll see how badly out of frame and focus we are now. I think we're alright. Yep, no, we're alright. Cool. Close that. Okay. Alright, we might extend this blue up a little bit once we've got our blend sorted. But at least part of this is easy because of the cutoff here. Now we're starting to get into that beautiful dark blue. I love your coloring page, Ruby. I love the different shades of blue. Thank you. It's not much at the moment. It's just a gradient, but it'll ground the page and help us see, you know, it's an easy place to start, and it just helps fill in the page. And once you get a bit of colour down, the rest of it doesn't seem as scary. Because again, I still don't exactly know what I'm doing here. So we're just starting with what I do know, which is that we need a blue gradient in the background. So, and then it starts breaking up the page and it doesn't seem as scary. And then we'll kind of work it out from there. We're really going into this with no plan. No plan, no thoughts. I actually ordered my second colouring book. It's sitting up in my box. Ooh. What book did you order, Marta? Alright, so... how far up do we want this blue? So next, we've only got one more darker blue and then the black. And I really don't want a lot of black. So if black's kind of there, darker blue to there. So if we aim for this sort of as our blend, that gives me a good idea. And then we can just focus on colouring in big areas. Obviously, we want to try and have a bit of a smooth blend, but... I still should have done like a bit of an ink base or something so that paper texture doesn't come through and I don't have to burnish. I'm not a big fan of burnishing, but I also don't like the little paper texture, so I want to make sure that we've got smooth colour. Closest thing I'll get to space is the page I finished in Tales from the City Amongst the Stars that I finished last night, and it doesn't look spacey at all. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Like, again, you don't have to do these monthly prompt things. Like, I'm not grabbing this book out because next month is Space Timber. Like, it's a nice fluke, but this has just been something that's been on my radar for months, and it's what I feel like colouring. The only monthly prompt I do is Mermaid. That's because I love water and watercolouring. But I do Ocean Friends for the month of May. You'll see it over as art text. Fantastic. I just realised I haven't even got Instagram open, so I do apologise if anyone sent art text over. Oh, my nose. My nose is running. Oh, that's cute. I see another message. Ooh. Open that one. Okay. So, this is Rosalind's page from A Tale from the City Amongst the Stars. We have a side shot as well to show some of the different highlights and stuff like that. It's really cute. I like all the bright colours of it. I love colouring a candy shop. I really like how you finish the edge with that sort of painterly texture. It's really cool. That's really neat, Rosalind. Well done. And then speaking of painting, we also have one from Zoe, which is painting as well. So, I'm guessing some watercolour. It did say specifically painting. This one is still a work in progress, but I absolutely love it. First photo was, I thought it was the cover, and then I was like, wait, no, I think the cover has more purple in it. It's really gorgeous, Zoe. Well done. Gansai Tumby, there we go. That's really cute. Staley Whaley. Staley Whaley. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. You see free over? All good, Marta. I see it. Oh my goodness, Marta has been busy. Alright, so we have a continuation of the mushroom page from last time. Now we have the fox and the bunny and the leaves coloured in. It's cute. I'm guessing because of the ruling of the page that maybe we're also adding in a background or something. But I like it. It's very like harmonious in colours, but still each has its own feature. Sorry, excuse the yawn. And then we also have this one. I love this page. I keep meaning to colour this page myself. Like, the flowers from the pencils. So cute. So, so cute. Oh. So cute. So much good artworks. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. I don't know why I closed Instagram down. We always need Instagram open here. I have free works because of the background. There we go. Okay. Right. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing. You know I love seeing your works. I have used so much of the granulating watercolor this month. Like, that's been one of the things that has made me do so many pages, because I've been chucking down the granulating watercolors and then just working on top. So like, I pulled out Joanna Basford of all things. I haven't worked in her in a long time, and I used the Kalour metallic pencils and the Gansai Tumby. And I just chucked down the Tumby in the background because it's granulated. Just let it do its thing, dry. Then I used some metallic pencils on top. And I did 3 pages just doing that. And it was, like, really quick, but really fun. But I haven't used the regular watercolors. I've just used the granulating. There's also the, is it Kuretake? That is the, like, metallic ones, the gold ones. Oh, I forgot we're gonna work right into the crease. I don't like working into the crease. The only good thing about Mythomorphia falling apart. I should really take another look at Mythomorphia and see if I can come up with a page to do in there. Because it's been a while since we worked in Mythomorphia, and that's like close to being done. It would be really nice to finish Mythomorphia. We are close. Like, I've done some more in there, but I haven't done a lot in there recently. Okay. Oh, that felt really good in my throat. Excuse me. Sorry, I feel like I'm about to sneeze again. I think it's passing. I think we're okay. Oh. need some blend out area so we can blend our two. Yeah, gosh, sorry. Sorry. I'm not meant to sniff. Feel like I'm about to sneeze again. Sneezy. Yeah, I really love the art text element of stream, and just like, you know, I'm really grateful that you'll want to send in stuff to share. Like, it's fun, you know? It's like being a kid and show and tell. And I love seeing all what you're up to, and your creativity is what inspires me, so it's like, it's all good all around. It's great fun. I am here just lurking as I'm colouring too. No worries. Oh, good. I know a lot of people have me on as background noise while they do their own thing, and that's quite alright. Do what you need to do. I am the same. I will lurk and stream a lot. Sometimes because I just don't feel comfortable saying anything. And then sometimes because I'm... knew that was going to happen. Sometimes because I'm doing my own thing. Sometimes I just genuinely fall asleep. I have to catch up on a VOD of a friend of mine who streamed last night because I was late to the stream because I was zoning out. Oh gosh, this has got a shattered core. That's not good. I was zoning out of stream all last night. Zoning out all last night, and then they were streaming, so I was late to stream, and it was as I was going to bed that I realised I was streaming, so I put them on my phone, and then I fell asleep almost immediately. It's so shot though. It's so tired. It's so unwell. That's okay, I'll watch it on today and catch up on it. Okay, and then this is where we can start blending. Time to turn on loop mode. Get the kids ready for school. No worries. Do what you need to do. I am feeling like I'm about to sneeze again. Alright, maybe I need to empty these and maybe they'll work a bit better. the core of this pencil is just absolutely shattered. Oh, I bet you this is what I got in the faulty lot. There's a reason why I really hate ordering Prismacolor pencils online from the store that stocks them in New Zealand. They don't protect them enough for my liking. So they get shattered. But also, the big tin of spare Prismacolors that I have, this here, some of these were gifted to me, and they are also like old and pretty shattered in the core, so like they're gonna get sharpened down pretty quickly, some of these. But we'll do the best we can with them. I get the feeling that before this planet's through, we're going to be ordering some more. Yeah, the core's just shattered. I might have to pull out a knife to see if I can sharpen that. Because I need a bit of a sharper point to get into some areas. In the meantime, let's pull out this one. I just pulled out black. Good job, baby. That's fine. We'll blend it out. Wow. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, folks. I actually don't like that blend. Maybe I am right to pull out black. I think I need to pull out black. But black's going to be too intense. What if I pull out... I don't like that indigo blue. It's not right. I was thinking it's a navy, but it's not. It's a blue-green. That's not the right blue. So let's get rid of that. Or if I use like a cool grey, no, that's just going to muddy it. I think we need to do a light layer of black. And then just burnish more of this into it. And if we just... Yeah, that's more the color I want. Okay. Okay, this is going to be fun. So this now becomes a blend for the black. And then we basically want to gradually darken the black as we go up the page to make a more opaque black. So by the time we get to the top of the sky, it should be really dark. Nothing like changing the plan partway through. Oh dear, Amy. Oh, I'm glad you could do some fix-up. Pitbeard? Ah. There's lots of factors as to why things bleed through, though. Like, it can just be too many layers and it's too wet and it just soaks through. There could be a little area where the paper wasn't consistent and the paper's actually not as structured as the rest of it. But at least you can save it. Just kind of rubbed a hole in the page. Oh my goodness. Sometimes, as awful as those things are when they happen, they are fun for, like, pushing you to try and think of new ways to deal with a page. Like, my Mythomorphia book where the pages stuck together and then it ripped. I had to spend some time, you know, ended up completing the page in a way I never would have imagined, but I like it. Right, that should work, and then as we get across there, it should be almost pure black. So yeah, the rest of the day is nap, work. Dinner's already made. I'm just gonna take it out of the fridge to come back to temperature, and then put the crock pot. It's still in the crock pot. Basically, yesterday I cooked a beef stew, and tonight for dinner we're just taking that out of the fridge, putting it back on the crock pot, and cooking it some more. And we're just going to chuck some frozen veg in there, so it's like all in one meal. So dinner's real easy. And then once work's done, we're free for the weekend. Yeah, I don't know what will happen tonight. Part of me's like, oh, I could stream in colour because it's Friday night, and I've been enjoying doing the Friday night streams, but I don't think I'm up to it. I did that, I think last Friday. I wasn't up to the day stream, but I did a night stream and I did a game stream. But I don't think I'm going to be up to it. I think we're going to be resting somehow. I made a jacket potato with prawns today. Yum. We have a beef stew with like carrots and potatoes and onions. There's some broccoli in there. And as I said, we're just going to chuck some peas in there too. Just put it back in the crock pot. Or rather, we put the whole crock pot in the fridge, like the ceramic part. So I'm going to take that out, bring it back up to temperature, and then just put it back in put the crock pot back in. Because why not? Keep it easy, you know? That's often how we cook here, is we'll cook one meal and it'll be 2 or 3 nights worth. And then we just eat the same thing for 2 or 3 days. And then we move on to the next thing. Cook once, eat for 3 days is kind of how Mum and I do meals. Because cooking is a lot of energy, and between us both being not the most well, like, we don't always have the ability or the capability, so it's like, cook once, several days. I love stews as well. Also love the fact that you can use the really cheap cut of beets, so it's a lot more economical. Because food's expensive, y'all, so if I work some of that into this area, not really. That's okay. There's just a weird, odd, dark section that doesn't really work there, but can't be helped. That's when I accidentally grabbed the black. Thinking it was the indigo, and then I grabbed the indigo, and the indigo was wrong, so it's a little weird in that section, but it's such a small section, you can't really tell. When I was a kid, we would have stew every day after Christmas, use up leftovers. Days and days of stew, plus dumpling. Oh, I'm guessing by that you had a more like traditional Christmas dinner that could work well as a stew, because like here in Aotearoa, Christmas is in summer, so a lot of our Christmas dishes are like salads, and some people do like barbecues and stuff like that. Some people do more traditional Christmas dinners. But yeah, I think of like what we have for Christmas. I'm like stewing salad, which I suppose you could. It's just a vegetable stew. Yeah, so I like that gradation to the darker blue. Like, we're really starting to get that gradation. The traditional turkey roast. You don't have turkey anymore, though, as an adult. Fair enough. Turkey's becoming a little bit more common here, so I have actually had turkey. Sometimes at Christmas, Mum will do a turkey. But I haven't done that in a while because it's a lot. It's a lot to sometimes run the oven on Christmas. A lot of the time we just want as easy as possible because it's hot. We're tired. So let's start, since I know this is working, let's start weaving up our black here too. So we know this is all good to go. Working in the sides, especially because like it's quite a pronounced lip, because there's also like all the extra pieces in here because of all the protection sheets to stop transference, to stop things rubbing, and yeah, not very good in line. One day I will come back to the start of this book and also do the starting pages, but they're the least interesting book pages to me. I know a lot of the people in the Alien Worlds Data Explorer group who are working in order, and yeah, like I do the planets in order now, but I couldn't work in order in each planet. It's like I have to change around within the planets. And yeah, I haven't done any of the starting pages because they just seem boring to me. But I don't see a problem with outfitting my ship at the end. I do like, I think it was Yolanda who on one of the pages took a like cutout of a explorer and put it in as like a version of themselves. It was really neat. I think it was Yolanda. Which I was thinking I might do that on the title page. Oh, gosh, I just realized it's going to be September, which means it's going to be Christmas soon enough. It's also going to be a Nibbling's birthday soonish, so... Ooh, I better figure out the birthday and Christmas gifts. We don't do gifts in my house except for the kids. The Nibblings get gifts. But everyone else, we just don't do gifts. And I tend to give, like, craft kits and things like that for them, so... Time flies, it really does. It's amazing how quickly the year passes. Make sure this top edge is quite a bit heavier in the black. We might even work over it some more. Okay. So fiddly, so many little fiddly areas. Okay. Right, then we just finish off the blue gradient. And hopefully it'll look gorgeous. Hopefully we won't have to sharpen this pencil too many times, considering the core of it's obviously broken. worried about indigo blue, and it turns out the indifferent blue is our issue. It's okay, as long as it will. I'll have to order another one, especially if I want to do more on this planet. But ordering one pencil on its own is not worth it. There's only one place that stocks Prismacolors, and they've got ridiculously expensive shipping, so I'll have to look at getting something else to justify it. And then hope like heck they do actually wrap them up properly. Obviously I won't just get one of these pencils, I'll probably get 2 or 3 of the same colour, because I use so much of it. I'm just checking. No, they're not on special, of course they're not. 208. I won't find it, that's okay. 8. Oh yeah, indifferent blue. Cool. They're in stock. That's all good. Just looking at what else. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, well at least it's in stock, so if I have to, though again, if I order it today, even if it gets out the courier today, it won't make it until Monday, Tuesday next week, but... it's possible that we're gonna need some other colours, so... Actually, maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll go through and see, because I know I'm going to want to use a bunch of neon pink. Like the actual neon pink, so... Maybe I'll also order a neon pink. And then just have a look to see if there's any others that... Alright. Oh good, Amy. Do get that rest. Yeah, it's probably going to be a shorter stream today anyway, so I might just finish this background and then call it. So my head is really starting to pound a bit. But it's a start. We got to start done, you know? But I got a little bit left of me. We'll aim for 2 hours. But yeah, if you need to go to bed, go to bed. We'll be doing the same very soon. But we are, you can see the gradation now. So Even though we did put that black down, because we're going over it with the blue, we're getting sort of like a neon, a navy blue. And my hope with that means that I can still use the black. But I could also layer like some cool greys just to, or some warm greys just to add a bit of contrast as well. I realise that in this picture they've still got more of a lighter blue around there, then they have the black popping, whereas we've brought the darkness down a bit, so. But that's okay, we can make it work. We'll figure it out. Back to Alien Worlds, we are indeed. Sammy, kia ora, welcome in. How are you going? Yeah, about time that I finally got back to this book and tackled the challenge. I'm trying to do sort of like a neon cyberpunky type view type plan. I don't know if I'll pull it off or not, but this is kind of the inspiration. So we'll see. We'll see. You're at uni doing your assignment. Nice. Hope that's going well. And thank you. I hope so. I got a vision in mind. I just don't know how I'm executing it yet. But we'll figure it out. Alright. Good night, Rebecca. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, coloring a little bit over the lines today. Feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. Yeah, it was thunder and lightning earlier and downpours, and now it's actually quite sunny. It's still quite windy. There's still a lot of cloud, but there is actually sun out. Well, looking outside just gave me one heck of a headache. The light change. Oh. Little areas that I missed. Clean that up. Let's first move where to get. Oh, okay, so it's a bunch of like construction theory. Neat. I know how much you enjoy sewing clothes, so a very handy thing to learn and make use of. Oh. Oh, it is pounding. Yeah, we'll definitely be going to bed soon, folks. It's really not going to be a long stream today. My head is just going. Well, I'm going to see if I can at least finish this background and get all the background done, because then I feel like, you know, I've done something. But we made it to stream today, which is something. So yeah, we've got all the black in there, so now it's just working the indifferent. I know, it's working this blue over the top. And turning it into a dark navy blue to help with that gradation. I do like the background. I feel like we've got that sort of nighttime, but the city lights, you know, the light pollution, that's the words. Like, there's a city of neon lights. Don't ask me why this planet's a perpetual night, but it is. The next difficult thing will be trying to figure out how to pull her off. That city neon glow. I also have to make sure I write down my colours before we end today, because I get the feeling we're going to use these colours a lot. It's practical work and a write up about it. Loving it so far, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I do love how creamy and soft Prismas are. As much as I love my Pablos, my Polys. Also love Pablos, but yeah, Prismas are fun. Alright, we need you back in place. Almost there. Now we just got these top sections. And yes, had this one planned out for a while, but I was just trying to figure out how I was going to pull it off for a long time. Whether I was going to use, like, I did think for a while about using felt tips, my water-based markers, and then also grabbing highlighters and using that to help with the neon, because it's like that could probably pull off the effect I wanted. But getting the Kalours and getting those neon pencils has also opened up more pencil options for me. In the end, I still think Prismas is going to be the easiest to achieve the look that I want. But I don't know, I'm making it up as I go along, so we'll see. Oh, over the line again. Got over the line so many times. these sections will look practically black, but they'll at least have a blue tint, so they're all harmonious. Belly pads, hello, hello. I mean, part of it's Prisma. Prisma looks smooth because, you know, creamy, easier to blend. But also some layers. Layers is your friend when it comes to smooth pencils. Alright, last couple of sections. And then the background's done. Yay! Right. I don't have a colour chart around me, so we're just going to borrow you. Because you're here. And it's easy. Oh. Alright, so it is Prisma. It is black. And then it's the furrow. Look, I've got blue fingertips now because of all the pencil dust. And furrowed blue 208. I don't even know what black is. It's worn off, but I'm sure it's fine. China blue 1100. Cerulean blue 103. Non-photo blue 919. And then sky blue light 1086. Right, that way we have the colours recorded, because obviously with these planets I like to keep things consistent, but also those same colours are possibly going to be used across buildings and stuff like that. I have got a little bit of, because I've got 2 rows of pencil lines here, I obviously moved the things down, so I got a little bit of pencil cleaned up there, but at least it's erasable. Same with down here, and it's not a problem. We can just erase the dust that's transferred over here. There's definitely a big thing of pencil dust on this side. That's going to be a continual problem because of Prismacolors. But yeah, I think that's a good point to leave it. We're coming up to 2 hours. I know it's not a lot today, but again, I'm really not feeling well, and that head is starting to really pound now. So I think this is like a really good point to just sort of end stream today. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but at least we made it to stream, which is something. Hopefully on Sunday we'll be feeling a bit better and we can get a bit more into it, but because my head's like pounding, I also can't think how I want to start approaching the rest of this, so I think we'll wait. Yeah. Artsy Indo, hello, thank you so much. Yeah, Prisma's making it a lot quicker. Like, Prisma's definitely speed things up a bit. But yeah, I think we'll leave it here because, again, the head is a bit... head is a lot, and so we're going to take a bit of a rest. But yeah, thank you for all being here for this short stream. I hope you're excited to see more of this page. What are we today? Oh look, the date's here. So 29th. These 30 or 31 days in the month. Calendar. 31. Okay, so the Sunday will be the last day of the month. So the likelihood of finishing this entire page on Sunday is slim, but it is possible if things go well. Like, maybe we could knock this out on Sunday. Who knows? I'll see how I feel tomorrow about recording completed pages anyway. Anyway, that's all easy about stuff. It doesn't matter. I am going to go and take a nap. I'm going to take a nap for many, many hours. Try and force myself to do 2 hours of work and then probably take another nap. Make sure you look after yourself, keep hydrated, keep warm or keep cool. And yeah, keep on colouring. I hope you're doing well out there, and we will hopefully see you on the next stream on Sunday. 2 days time, all going well.